Hello, everyone. Now, as you know, Michael Jordan fans are the worst sports fans of all time. And one of the many reasons why is because they come up with so many ridiculous excuses about why they don't want to go on my program. Now, before I get into this, I want to establish something. When it comes to nice people, I am obviously not expecting anyone to go on. And when it comes to nice people, it's obviously okay if anyone doesn't want to go on. But I am not referring to nice people. I am referring to people who act rude, or who lie about you, or who act like they know more than you, or who act in some kind of negative way. When they act like this, it's like at that point, why don't they just go on my program and prove that they are right when it comes to whatever they disagree on? And why don't they just go on my program and prove that any of the silly and negative things that they come up with are true? The reason they won't go on is because they are scared. And the reason that they are scared is because they know they will lose and make a fool of themselves. And the reason they know that they will lose and make a fool of themselves is because they know that they have no proof that they are right when it comes to whatever they disagree on, and they know that they have no proof that any of the silly and negative things that they come up with are true. But they won't admit all of these things. No, they have too much pride to admit all of these things, and they have a desperate need to make themselves feel like they won. So they come up with a ridiculous excuse. And so I'm going to make videos going over most of their ridiculous excuses. I will make one video for each excuse. This video will be about the excuse of when they say that they don't want to go on because they don't have time. So let's get into this. Here's why it is ridiculous when they make this excuse that they don't want to go on because supposedly they don't have time. Here are the reasons why, in no particular order. First, usually no one else does this except Michael Jordan fans. Next, how do they explain this? How do they explain that no one else does this kind of thing except them? Next, how come they don't realize that no one else does this except them? Next, since they are the only ones who do this, that means there is something up with them. Because since they are the only ones who do this, there are only two possible reasons. Either they are not like everyone else for a good reason, or either they are not like everyone else for a negative reason. Next, how come they don't realize that there is something up with them? Next, now you could say, hey, only a few Michael Jordan fans say that they don't have time. And there are always a few people who do something questionable. But wait, there are lots of Michael Jordan fans who do this. Next, how come they don't realize that lots of Michael Jordan fans do this? Next, it's not logical to say that they don't have any time. Why? Because most people are not 100% busy. Next, most people are not 100% busy forever. Next, even if most people are 100% busy, Michael Jordan fans are not 100% busy. Next, even if most people are 100% busy forever, Michael Jordan fans are not 100% busy forever. Next, sure, it's possible that a Michael Jordan fan is 100% busy. But do you really believe that so many Michael Jordan fans are 100% busy? Next, sure, it's possible that a Michael Jordan fan is 100% busy forever. But do you really believe that so many Michael Jordan fans are 100% busy forever? Next, sure, it's possible that so many Michael Jordan fans are 100% busy. But when it comes to all the Michael Jordan fans who made this excuse, hardly any of them go on. Next, sure, it's possible that so many Michael Jordan fans are 100% busy forever. But when it comes to all the Michael Jordan fans who make this excuse, hardly any of them go on. Next. Now I want you to think about something. Most people at some point do something fun or do something that is not important. So it is not logical for a Michael Jordan fan to act like they are 100% busy and that they are 100% busy forever. Next. Now, of course, I don't know each Michael Jordan fan personally. And for the record, I don't want to know each Michael Jordan fan personally. Anyway, so I don't know what they do for fun or what they do that is not important. So sometimes I might ask them, hey, are you telling me you don't do anything for fun or you don't do anything that is not important? And most will just say yes. And so I will give them examples of what they might do for fun or what they might do that's not important. And they will say that they don't do any of those things. And of course, With most of them, there's no way to know for sure. But I don't believe most of them. I have explained some of the reasons why, and I will explain more. Next, these are Michael Jordan fans. These are not all doctors and lawyers and accountants and so on. So it's not logical to think that they are all 100% busy and that they are all 100% busy forever. Next, these are Michael Jordan fans. You know, in general, Michael Jordan fans love to watch TV programs from the 1980s and 1990s and movies from the 1980s and 1990s. And they love to watch full games that have Michael Jordan. And they love to watch highlights of Michael Jordan. And they love to play YouTube videos that elevate Michael Jordan. And they love to write things online where they elevate Michael Jordan. And they love to write things online where they try to convince people that they're right in whatever they think they're right on. And they love to type online where they start drama with people, and they love to type online where they debate people, and they love to type things online where they tear down LeBron James, and they love to read articles on Michael Jordan. And I could give you more examples, but you get the point. The point is, these are Michael Jordan fans. They do things that show that they are not 100% busy, and they are not 100% busy forever. Next, I know that some Michael Jordan fans are not 100% busy and are not 100% busy forever. You know how I know? Because some of them came to one of my pages at least once. Some of them came to both of my pages at least once. Some of them played at least one of my videos. Some of them wrote at least once in a comment section on one of my pages. Some of them voted on at least one of my polls. Some of them have come to one of my live streams. Some of them have written in the chat room on one of my live streams. Some of them have called in at least once to a live stream. Some of them have emailed me at least once. Next, I know that some Michael Jordan fans are not 100% busy and some are not 100% busy forever. You know how I know? Because some of them came to one of my pages multiple times. Some of them came to both of my pages multiple times. Some of them played one video multiple times. Some of them wrote multiple times in one comment section. Some of them came to one poll multiple times. Some of them have come to one live stream multiple times. Some of them have written in the chat room on one of my live streams multiple times. Some of them have called in to one of my live streams multiple times. Next, I know that some Michael Jordan fans are not 100% busy and some are not 100% busy forever. You know how I know? Because when it comes to one or both of my pages, some of them have played multiple videos. Some of them have wrote in multiple comment sections. Some of them have voted in multiple polls. Some of them have come to multiple live streams. Some of them have written in the chat room of multiple live streams. Some of them have called multiple live streams. Next, before I continue, some of you might be wondering, well, hey, if they called into one or more of your live streams and they called one or more times, isn't that good enough? Well, before I answer that, let me point out some things. First, most of them don't call into one live stream. Most of them don't call into one live stream more than once. And most of them don't call into more than one live stream. Only a few Michael Jordan fans have done one or more of these things. And also, I would rather have them go on the podcast than the live stream. Now, sure, just because I want them to go on the podcast doesn't mean they should. But why won't they go on the podcast? And why would they go on the live stream but not the podcast? Now, you might say, maybe they don't want to give you their phone number. Okay, but they don't have to. They can use Skype or they can use another app. It just depends on the app. Anyway, let's go back to the topic. Next, some of them will play this video. They will play this video more than once. They will write in the comment section. They will write in the comment section more than once. Next, some of them have gone to other YouTube pages and played their videos and wrote in their comment sections and voted in their polls and went to their live streams and wrote in the chat rooms of their live streams and called in to their live streams and so on. Next, some of them make videos. Next, some of them have their own program and so on. Next, it's just a phone call. Do you really believe that they have no time to use a phone? Next, some will say they don't. But if that's true, can't they make time? Next, and do you really believe that they are 100% busy forever to where they have no time to use a phone? Next, some will say they are that busy, and some will say that they will be that busy for a long time. But if this is true, can't they make time? Next, some will say they can. Okay, so does this mean they can't even go on for a few minutes? Next, sure, some people are so busy that they don't even have time for a phone call. And they don't even have time for a phone call that is only a few minutes. But do you think Michael Jordan fans are 100% busy to where they can't use a phone? And do you think that Michael Jordan fans are 100% busy forever to where they can't use a phone? Next. Now here is something else for you to consider. Let's say some are 100% busy and some are 100% busy forever, but they have time to go on a phone for a few minutes. Then why don't those Michael Jordan fans go on? Next. Now some might say, well, hey, I didn't know your program can only be a few minutes. Okay, that's fair, but did they even try to find out? Most of them don't even try to find out how long the program is. Next, don't they know by common sense that when someone has a program online, the program has no fixed time? It can go on as long as the host and the caller want it to go on? Next, and there's something else strange about this. Most people want to go on a program. They want fame. They want attention. And there are more examples, but you get the point. So it's very questionable when Michael Jordan fans don't go on. Hey, please subscribe. And if you disagree with me on something, you can go on my program and show me your facts on whatever you disagree on. If you want to go on, let's set it up. Send me an email. The email is right there in the description section. Thank you.